Welcome to the Dementia-Friendly Training Module, Understanding the Basics. This training module is the first in the Dementia-Friendly Training course. This module and all other training modules in this course are provided by Age Guide Northeastern Illinois. The objectives for this training module are focused on giving you a general background understanding of what dementia is. We will define dementia, review types of dementia, give examples of some signs and symptoms, and compare what constitutes as normal aging versus dementia. At the end, we will review the concepts of being a dementia friend and dementia-friendly communities. Dementia is the general term for disorders that are categorized by chronic impairment of the brain's mental process. Generally speaking, dementia often affects cognitive abilities such as thinking, decision-making, judgment, and memory. It is also important to note that dementia is a long-term degenerative disease, meaning people with dementia and their cognitive abilities deteriorate as time goes on, and the disease gets progressively worse. Dementia is just the umbrella term for a specific group of disorders caused by brain disease and brain damage. Under that umbrella are a variety of terms used to define specific instances of dementia. The first and most common is Alzheimer's disease, which accounts for a huge 50 to 75% of people living with dementia. The second most common type of dementia is vascular dementia, which is defined as brain damage that is caused by impaired blood flow to your brain. People living with vascular dementia make up about 20 to 30% of the total population with dementia. The third most common form of dementia is called dementia with Lewy bodies. Most experts estimate that about 10 to 25% of people living with dementia have this specific type, which is very similar to Parkinson's disease. It often displays itself as symptoms such as hunched posture, balance problems, hallucinations, and delusions. The fourth most common dementia is frontotemporal dementia, which results from progressive degeneration of the temporal and frontal lobes of the brain. This disease affects behavior control, emotion, and language. The very last type of dementia I want to mention is mixed dementia. Now, this is exactly what it sounds like. It's defined as a condition in which a person has one or more type of dementia. As we just established, symptoms and signs can differ depending on the type of dementia. However, mostly all of them have generic symptoms that include communication difficulties, wandering, losing things, frustration, repetition, poor judgment, unacceptable behavior, and confusion. With all of those symptoms in mind, it is worth mentioning that a person with dementia is still a person. They are still allowed to enjoy a high quality of life, and they are still valuable to their community. This disease does not diminish that. Although the vast majority of persons with dementia are 65 and older, dementia is not a normal part of aging. Many people think that, but it's important for dementia-friendly businesses and communities to challenge that assumption. It is not synonymous to getting older, because not all older adults get diagnosed with dementia. On the screen are some examples of how normal aging differs from dementia. For instance, the first example listed is about decision-making. A normal aging older adult may make some questionable decisions once in a while. On the other hand, an older adult with dementia will exemplify consistent poor judgment and decision-making on more of a daily basis. The process of being a dementia friend starts with education, things such as this very training. After the initial education, it's going to be a constant, ongoing cycle of understanding dementia and those with dementia. Increasing our knowledge to learn new things, raising awareness, implementing best practices both old and new, and leading the effort in the community, and leading the community in the change to becoming dementia-friendly. The effort is never ending because people with dementia deserve our continued support and advocacy. Ultimately, the goal is to foster an environment that is called a dementia friendly community. Dementia friendly communities are nationally recognized by the Dementia Friendly America organization. Their website has a directory of communities in each state that are designated as being dementia friendly. These communities are characterized by an understanding of dementia and people with dementia, less fear and avoidance and stigma, inclusion and support, concentrated continual efforts like we just talked about, and an improved quality of life for people with dementia, their caregivers, and their families. Dementia friendly communities use an all sector approach, meaning all of the existing sectors in a community make a conscious effort of being dementia friendly. This can include everything from healthcare, faith based institutions, first responders, restaurants, retail stores, and the general public. In addition, the community works together as a whole to understand, serve, protect, and advocate for those living with dementia. It is important for dementia friendly communities to create and promote a community life that welcomes as well as involves everyone. Upon completing this training module, the next step in the course is to take the module focused on your specific business sector. Depending on the sector that you choose as the one that most applies to your business, the according training module will be next.